everyone, today I'll be reviewing this movie. It is on Netflix. It's called Subservience, and this movie is starring Megan Fox, and this movie directed by S.K. Dale. I want to saw the trailer for this movie. It looked like this movie is how it will go with Megan Fox and this actor Michael Morrone, and I think a lot of people will not know him, but if you have seen Netflix movie, he was in this 365 huge hit movie on Netflix. This actor, he's finally here in Hollywood, and this is his first movie, I think, or maybe not, I don't know. Getting this actor in this movie with the Megan Fox, like from the trailer, I was like, wow, this movie will have a lot of streamy scene. Obviously, you are expecting it, especially with Megan Fox. She's playing this robot. So in this movie, this husband and his wife, he has this heart condition. She's in hospital waiting for this heart transplant, but they have these young children. So to take care of their young children in this movie, the husband basically get this robot, he gets Megan Fox as a nanny to take care of the kids and do the housework and take care of the house while the wife is in the hospital. So that is this movie's basic plot line. Of course, when I said, when you see these two actors, there's some tension between the husband Nick and the robot played by Megan Fox in this movie. So I had really low expectation. Before even I saw this movie, I was like, wow, this movie will just have this streamy scene, streamy like a sex scene with them and everything. That is what I'm expecting from this movie. But turns out this movie, it is not what it seemed from the trailer. So I will say the first act for this movie is actually quite interesting because in this movie you see like Alice, Megan Fox, a robot character, she's trying to understand human emotion and how to react to it. Sometimes we react, we react in one way, but it doesn't mean what we are reacting to it. So, and as a robot, they don't understand, like we are mad. Just because we are mad at a kid doesn't mean we are really mad, that's how you react when your kids do something. So these things, for robot, it's hard to understand. So I think the first act for this movie, it is quite interesting as this robot is trying to understand, how to react or how to interpret, like what does this emotion means. However, though, as this movie goes on, the predictable plot for this movie really ruins it. It really ruins it, like especially after the first act, when you go to the middle and the last act, this movie became damn predictable. It's really ruined the watching experience. But still, I thought Megan Fox, she was quite good as a robot in this movie. So I thought this movie was okay. Like something you can watch it on Netflix is okay. So when this movie came out, obviously it was flop at the box office. This kind of movie, they don't do good at the box office. However, last year, of course, Megan did quite good. Although this movie, Megan was also quite predictable. I think the reason Megan worked because the way that movie was done and the child actor and everything, it really worked in Megan. But here in this movie, as I'm saying, all this plot line is damn so predictable. I guess on the other hand, what else you can do with them? So I think this movie script is really, especially last act, is really weak. Still, I think it's an okay movie because it does bring something interesting that I personally thought, oh, it was interesting, not bad. This robot is trying to understand human emotion. If this movie stayed true to that path, it could have worked, honestly, because this is this actor, he's from 365, and Megan Fox, they have to add this like affair scenes, which I personally really, for this guy Nick, who seems to be really caring about the wife, he's really looked like the movie started out with he's a good husband taking care of the kids and like waiting for wife to get better. This guy to get caught with this robot and having affair with her, it is really like very unnecessary because you are like, wow, like this guy looks like really committed. So that's why I thought personally those plot lines, it's really out of place. It felt like, because this guy seemed like he did care about his family. So Although this robot was also manipulating him. I guess this movie plot is really damn predictable. But I think still it's okay watch, this kind of genre, especially the robot storyline. Not many things you can do, I suppose. But I think all the side characters like Maggie, Nick, and the other people, this made this movie somewhat okay. So if you watch this movie on Netflix, your free time or something, it's okay. Like if you had someone had to pay for this movie, no, it's not worth paying. But if you watch it free, I think it's okay. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? If you enjoyed this review, watch other reviews on other movies. Enjoy this, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Please take care.